true. I think we're just giving everyone their money's worth, a bit of extra time. He's watching England play. They've got to a final and it's made him so happy that he's showing emotion, and I think it's really special for me. I think that's why it made me a little bit emotional seeing that as well. Oh, it's really long this now, isn't it?
Beth, great to have you with us. Thanks for joining us on the Football Daily. And firstly, into another major tournament final. Hasn't been half stressful, has it?
Oh, no, easy peasy.
We're trying to say you've been taking the scenic route, and by that we mean, the journey's a little bit longer, but the view so much better when you get there, right?
Well, so true. I think we're just giving everyone their money's worth, a bit of extra time. No, it's not been the smoothest ride, to say the least, but that's football. It's how it works out sometimes, and I think that's why everyone loves the game that it is, last minute winners or equalisers or keep you in the game. And yeah, I guess that's why we all love football. But no, it's not straightforward at all, but we've got there and we've made it to the final.
And you've been talking so much about this never say die attitude, and what I wanted to ask you was, has that developed more so in this tournament on its own, and why do you think that is?
I mean, I think it has developed throughout the tournament. Obviously, we've put ourselves in situations where we've very much had to never say die attitude and really to the last minute push. But I think our next level as a team now is how can we do for that from minute 1 and till minute 90 and try and prepare into the game the best that we can. I think we've done that really well throughout the tournament, but obviously sometimes it doesn't go your way, and sometimes I think we've been frustrated with ourselves for not starting with that little bit of bite earlier on in the game. So I think now it's getting that balance of doing it from minute 1 in the game to hopefully the end.
You've talked as well about seeing fan reactions back at home in England, the Box Park scenes, which are always so great to watch. But specifically, you said there was a little boy in the scenes that was crying with joy when you made it through to the final. I just wondered why that made you so emotional.
I actually don't know what set me off. I actually got quite...
Did you cry?
Yeah, I started getting a little bit upset.
Were you on your own?
I was in my room on my own at the time, thank goodness. I don't know. I think we even had a picture that was circulating in our group of all the, the staff in the stands, and our families behind the dugout, Serena, the bench, everybody's reaction of when we obviously scored. I actually don't know if it was the equaliser or 2-1, but we were ecstatic either way. Yeah. But I'm like, you're in the moment, you're focused, you try to do your job, and you obviously celebrate, but it's more to it than that. And I think that's why, I don't know, I think there's a young boy, and you've got so much obviously throughout this tournament of people still women's football this, women's football that, and you've got a young boy there getting emotional over seeing an England team do well and him not caring if it's a men or women's team. And I think that just got to me a little bit in a really nice way, but to be like, do you know what, he's watching England play, they've got to a final, and it's made him so happy that he's showing emotion. And I think it's really special for me. I think that's why it made me a little bit emotional seeing that as well.
Because it's that bigger picture, isn't it? That for that little boy, but so many kids around England, how that is their experience of women's football, and they perhaps don't know, like you do, how far it's come.
Yeah, and they're obviously just coming into it. He was obviously still quite young, and he's probably maybe been around when women's football's been taken a little bit more seriously, but also credit to him and credit to his family being there, supporting the game for what it is, not because of who's playing. And I've seen a lot of stuff. I like to see that side of the nice things online. Yeah. And I've seen a young boy, his dad give him a ticket for the final and got so upset again to come, and there's special moments that live with them, them kids forever, and that's nice that we can be a part of it and part of it.
Well, let's talk about that final then. Spain awaiting a rematch of the World Cup final. So many people have been talking about that, but for you, Beth, you weren't involved in that game because of your injuries, and you were out for Australia. So firstly, how excited are you? Yeah,
I'm excited. I think what a final it's going to be, an England versus Spain. The games have been very much up and down the last few times we've played each other. We've won one, they've won one, vice versa. And yeah, I'm just excited for hopefully a good game of football and obviously to end up on top.
Does it help at all that, having not been involved in that game, that you don't perhaps carry any scar tissue from the loss?
I was supporting from afar and was a Lioness from afar. I think me and Leah really got emotional during that game, obviously wanting to be a part of it, trying to obviously help the team. And you could see how hard the girls had worked through the tournament as we have this tournament. So to be able to get that far and not quite make it is, devastating. I think we felt that as well. So hopefully, you know, me and Leah are here on the good side of it now, and hopefully we can help the team be in good stead to win this one.
Do you feel like underdogs at all going into this?
I actually don't think we look at it either way. I think we know we need to go into this game and have the performance of our life against a very, very good Spain team, and ultimately that's top and bottom of it. We, I think, thrive under pressure as a team, but also it takes pressure off you as an underdog. So either way, I think we'll prepare the exact same way we always do, and hopefully we can put in the performance that deserves a win.
I just wanted a word now on your manager, Serena Wiegmann.
Mm-hmm.
5 major tournament finals in a row. I mean, her work on the pitch speaks for itself, doesn't it? But away from the football, you know, for you personally, you've been through so much in the time that she's managed England, highs, lows, personal loss. What is she like as a human being in those tougher moments for you?
Yeah, I mean, she's a history maker, obviously you've just said there, but we actually had a conversation yesterday, and I think we both said that we're on a very good level, you know, individually, and she's very good like that with everyone in the team, but we obviously have a deeper connection. We lost 2 people that were very, very close to us in quick succession, and I think we've bonded kind of over understanding how we're feeling, and these moments when it's most ecstatic, you know, you're so happy at the end of a game, but then people come to the forefront of your mind, and I think Serena and me, you know, have a great understanding football-wise and as humans, and I think she's very, very good at doing that with every single girl within the team, and hopefully everyone feels like that, and you're seeing that on the pitch, you know, everyone's fighting for each other, whether it's on the pitch, on the bench, in the staff, in the stands. I think she's created that culture and that atmosphere, and that's credit to the person that she is.
Because so much has been made of the togetherness of this squad. Does it come from the top then?
I think she's set that standard. I think she's set that culture, and we have ultimately, you know, respected what her wishes are. We've not broken that trust, vice versa, and yeah, we've got each other's backs. We know she has ours from, you know, every single moment of every single day. I think she'll often say that we all feel like we're all her daughters. You know, she's very protective over us, but yeah, I think that speaks volumes of the person that she is.
And is she the kind of person you can go to and have those one-on-one chats as and when you need them?
Yeah, they are, and I think, you know, her being Dutch and direct, you get what you need out of the conversations, whether it's not what you like, but, you know, she'll always be honest and always give you, you know, the truth of whatever the situation is, and I think it's a hard thing to do as a coach sometimes, because you don't want to make people not feel great, but ultimately, you know your job, you know your role, you know what's the expectation, and she's set that very black and white out for every single person.
Now, before we let you go, Beth, we've been getting fan questions in as well while we've been here in Switzerland. It's called Ask Me Anything. So these come direct from the fans. There's been loads for you today.
Okay.
So we're just going to ask you a couple if that's all right.
Go on.
First one, do you have a favourite England chant?
Oh, I think our favourite at the moment is Serena's.
And you are actually obviously going to have to give us a rendition of it.
Oh, God. What is it? Oh, it's really long this now, isn't it? Whoa, whoa. Serena. It's a really long one, actually. But it's great. I think she obviously is warming up to it a little bit as well.
Yeah, she can't quite decide, can she? I've been starting a new one. I don't know if this will catch on. I've been doing an Ajiman one to Ed Sheeran's Azizam. So it's Ajiman, meet me on the pitch tonight.
Okay.
Show me how to move like a baller. No?
No, fair.
Yeah?
No, I would join in.
If you could pass that on,
okay,
I'd be really
problem,
grateful.
I've got you.
You probably sing it better than I can. Right, next question.
I don't think so. Let's stick to football.
This has come in. We saw some of you eating pizza after the Italy game. So what is your favourite thing to eat after a match?
I think that's just it seems obviously a little bit apt after the Italy game, but we
Rubbing
actually
it in,
we
really.
eat that after every game.
Ah, okay.
I think it's easy access of carbs, what you need. Pizza's always an easy shout. I think obviously people are very creative, should we say, after the last game, but it was what we've eaten after every game. They just picked up on it since we were playing Italy.
And just finally, we saw Chloe Kelly's very cool custom-made shin pads the other day during the game. If you had to have a custom image on your shin pads, what would you get and why?
I would probably have my mum on there and probably my dog Miley. One on either side.
2 most important.
Yeah, I'd put Viv on there, but she'd probably hate that I put her on a shin pad, so I shan't be putting her on there.
Beth, best of luck on Sunday. We
Thank
can't
you.
wait to see how it pans out, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.